I think this song is also triggered by that kind of environment, that kind of people. So today I'm gonna talk about how I did stuff I'm dealing with. The song is basically about just being fed up with life. I wrote this song when I was not in a good place at all, and I just kind of want that feeling to reflect in a song. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a deep dive of how I made it. So let's see the first thing I did. I was inspired by a song in a movie. It's not really a song, it's kind of like a score. And I said I wanted to create something like that. So this is what I did. Let's remove the guitar because that's kind of like the grunge part. So that's how the chord just loops over and over. For the intro, I was actually talking to my girlfriend and I was recording it since I was not in a very good place, and I was just recording how I'm ranting to her, and this is what it sounds like.
The kick sound is really fucking ugly. I hate everything I'm doing with my life right now.
And it felt like that voice note needed to be there. It felt like it completes the whole vibe of the song before it even started. Probably aside from the chords, my favorite thing about this song is the drum. It's just a bunch of samples, but I just really love how it completes and it blends to the whole song. It ties the whole thing. I just really love how I did it. Probably my goal here is for the drums to be in your face. Like I kind of like it's hitting you. That's the goal. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about the lyrics and how I warped it into what I'm going through that time.
Do ya get stuck from your sleep? Do ya put skin on your teeth? And all the things I've been to do it again.
So I think at the time of my life, I do have a lot of people that, you know, is there just for the fun of it, but you know, they're not really your people. And I think this song is also triggered by that kind of environment, that kind of people. But still, no hate with those people. I think they're also going through something, fighting their own battles and whatnot. I'm just talking about my point of view, but no shade to them whatsoever.
Things I've been to do it again.
Probably my most favorite line is, "And all the things I've been, I'll do it again." Because if I can go back in time, I'd probably do that something again. Even with this point of view, even with what I know now, I'd probably do it again. Because I'd never learn about something if you just don't do it. So probably just do whatever you want. Okay, let's talk about the bass because a lot of people are asking me if I played the bass. No, I did not. I literally drew the bass. The trick you need to do, because bass has so much low end, even when you're playing it, even when you're drawing it. So what I do is I treat it like a piano, and I play in the higher octave first. So that's probably how I want it to sound like. Just like imagine the bass in your head. How would you want the bass to sit in the mix? And then play it in a higher octave and then lower the octave. You get Let's go to the pre-chorus. I kind of want the verse to be like out there. It's like in your face. But I want the pre-chorus to be like the noise is being sucked, like you just put on some AirPods. And I do have the best plugin for that. It's just a stock plugin from Logic Pro. It's a sampler. I named it Suction Synth because it literally sounds like a suction. And then all the instruments all together, it sounds like this. I don't know, I think I'm just obsessed with higher octave sound. This is not the master file, this is the production file, so if it sounds kind of rough, it's probably because it's not mastered. I'm so sorry. But for the chorus, what kind of preset I did for my guitar, what kind of distortion I did, I actually didn't use a guitar. I used my voice for it. It sounds like this. I put a lot of distortion in my voice, but if I did not, this is probably how it sounds like. I think a lot of people don't realize that I use my voice as guitars, sometimes as drums. Being able to produce is also knowing how to warp a certain sound. So with the right amount of plugin, with the right amount of effects, with the right amount of distortion, you can literally make something sound something that is not in the first place. So I think that's the beauty of production overall. The drums in the chorus are probably the most interesting to me. So it's kind of like rock with the live drums and then hip hop with the boom bap. And this is what it sounds like. But without the live drums, this is what it sounds like. Boom bap is usually used in techno house, hip hop, classic hip hop. So pairing it with the live drums was actually a revelation while I was producing this song. Also, aside from my distorted voice in the chorus, I do have the harpist chord, which do sound like this. Oh, another thing, the reason why I wanted to distort my vocals is not to make it sound like a guitar at this point. I wanted to make an effect of screaming and just being fed up with everything that's happening, because I think that's what I'm going through that time. And translating my emotion through that aspect, I think I kind of achieved it with distortion. Also, the other guitar that's after chorus is just my voice again, with just a lot of distortion and wah-wah at this point. I achieved that by Spinbox pedal board by Logic Pro. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. Not to sound repetitive, but I kind of want to make the whole message across the song, which is the pre-chorus. And all the things I'll do it again, because I'd probably do it again. Things I've been, do it again. Things I've been, do it again. For this part, even if it has the same lyrics, I sang it differently. Things I've been, do it again. Friends I hate, just do it again. added a harpsichord that is like playing at the back, but I just also drew this one. And that's how I made Stuff I'm Dealing With. Go check out my Spotify and check out my other songs too if you like. And I will see you guys next time. This is probably gonna be a weekly thing that I break down all my songs. So stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you soon.